What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 5060 Ti 16GB Asus Prime. So if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. These GPUs do not come cheap these days, if you know what I mean. So we got the 5060 Ti 16GB. So that we can, actually, is this the 16 gig? Yeah, it's the 16 one. It's the 16 one. I was like, dude, I already got an 8 gig. I don't need two 8 gigs. So essentially we got this because I'm testing something else out right now. I do not know if there's gonna be any content from this in that specific thing, just due to the fact that like time constraints and stuff like that, and I just barely got this, but I'm gonna do my best to try to get some of it in there. But we will definitely get you some content on this. So this, like I said, this is the Asus Prime. I got this one just because it's a matchy for my 5070 Ti. So now I got both the Ti models in the Asus Prime. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy opened up so that you guys can take a look at it. I know that if you've watched a million other videos, because this is the one that they were giving out, Nvidia was giving out, was basically the Asus model. A lot of people, I saw that, just got this little cord strap for it. And then this one here, so my 5070 Ti actually came with the 12 volt thing. As you can see, this one here doesn't have it because this is a 8-pin. And if you look at the 5070 Ti, this is that 12-pin freaking thing. They are almost the same size, guys. Like, this is a little bit thinner on the 5060. So let me set that there. Very, very nice. You know, I really do like this card a lot. The aesthetic of it on these Asus cards. They got some really interesting plastic on them, but let's go ahead and get that off. Oh wow, this is going to be a lot more challenging than I'd figured. Oh, there we go. We found our entry. We found our entry point. Don't let it get away from us. There we go. There we go. We got it. I don't remember how it was. Dude, I was so sick when I got the 5070 Ti. I mean, I was legit, felt like I was dying when I got that card. So it was pretty tough. So let me go ahead and just get this off of here. We got to pull these pins out. Oh, not pins, but little covers for our display ports. And then we'll peel this little sticker off. And then we have this sticker on the back as well that, I don't know, kind of looks cool. Maybe we should just leave it on there so it's nice and shiny. No, we'll take it off. I want you guys to see the full aesthetic of this because I like that brushed metal look on this. It looks really good. The Prime model is probably, out of all the ones that I've seen, so the one that I really, really wanted, but I didn't want to wait for it forever. I kind of needed this as soon as possible, or I would have just waited for the MSI Gaming Trio, but this here is probably the second, you know, well, this is actually, this is the third option for me. In terms of cards, this is the easier one to get. This does have a dual mode, so you've got a quiet and a power mode, performance mode. I wonder if that's a sticker on that too. I don't know. Well, if it is, I didn't pull it off on there. That one's a little bit longer. The aesthetic is a little bit different than what... I just kind of wish the Asus would have put like some freaking RGB right there, man. It's just so plain. You just put these cards in there and and then you don't see them. They don't light up. They don't show you anything. So my hierarchy, if you're gonna buy these cards, Gaming Trio, I like the way that looks. That card looks absolutely incredible. And then the Arrow from Gigabyte, that card is absolutely incredible, but it is white, so you'd probably want that with a white build. But this here is absolutely the third option, is this Asus freaking Prime. I do like the aesthetic of this card a lot more than I like the tough models. Like this here, I like this aesthetic significantly more than I like those tough models. But you know, if I'll tell you what, if Asus ever brought out an Astral 5070 Ti, I would probably want one of those. No, I don't need Fanatec on right now. So I'm gonna get this installed and then we'll take a look at it. All right, guys, we are back. We do have the 5060 Ti installed, the 16 gigabyte. As you can see, I took a little bit of time and rearranged my boxes too. Swap that out with the Arrow, the GeForce, the freaking 5060, the little 8 gigabyte one that everybody wants you to hate. They're like, you need to hate this card because it's got 8. I don't know why. I don't know why they gotta hate this little feller. This little feller awoken me and like, so now my friends, I want to talk to you guys about something. And I need you guys to listen, okay? Because PC gaming is changing, and it's changing pretty fast. And I don't think that people truly understand. I really don't. I don't mean to say this or like make it like be mean or anything about it, but I want to show you guys something. And I think that my peers on YouTube are going to be not very happy with me, but I want to show you something. So let's go ahead and get you right over here. This is a 4K display. I gotta turn the light off though so that we're not getting a shine. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that button. We are on the Nikon Revolution. You stupid thing fell over and make my game not on there now. But this is my Nikon Revolution X Unlimited from Nikon. This is the best controller I've ever freaking had. So is what we're doing. Now I'm going to show you a few games, okay? This is pretty much customary for like one of my unboxing videos, but let's go over here into options real quick, okay? I want to show you guys something. So we are at 4K on a 5060 Ti, okay? We got this set at 240 hertz. As you can see right here, we have resolution scale set to 90. And then our graphics, we are on the high preset. That's all I did. We're just on the high preset. So let's go ahead and jump into this beautiful world of England, 8th century, 9th century. I don't remember. It's like the 800s or something. Late 800s, early 900s. Okay, so as you can see, we're sitting at 80 frames a second. Nice, smooth camera pan. What is going on, my friends? This is 80 freaking, I don't want to fight this wolf right now. They're so mean to me. But we're at 75 frames, guys. We are over 60 frames at 4K. You get right around 60 to, I gotta turn this volume down a little bit. You get right around 60 to 60, low 60s up to about maybe 70 if you just keep your resolution scale at 100%. But the funny thing is you don't need it. You have a beautiful, clean image quality. I wish it wasn't raining right now because then you'd actually be able to see it a little better. Let me get over here a little ways. Can't really see the numbers up there too well anyways. But let me just get over here. I think because I was checking this out, dude. Trust me, guys. I checked out a whole bunch of freaking games for you guys when I was sitting here looking. Okay, so we're just gonna run around for a minute. But if you look at the frame rate, guys, we're about 70 frames a second, and that's 4K. Like this is essentially pretty damn close to native 4K at high settings on a 60 class card, right? This is a 60 class card. This is not a super old game. It doesn't look horrible. Like, this is, I would say, a fairly decent heavy game for the most part. You're getting a better than console experience at a respectable looking image quality with really, really nice settings. I mean, obviously at 1440p you can max this game out and like almost you're well into the 120 plus frames a second while running that while running that freaking while running those settings. So let me go ahead and jump out of this one now. I want to show you guys something else. Okay, this is kind of an older game, obviously. We have that there as an older game, but now I want to pull your attention right over here to a newer game, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, because now we're going to start getting into why these cards are the way they are. Okay, and I legit just tested this out before doing this because I was like, I want you guys to understand that, like, them other guys, bro, are legit gatekeeping you. They are gatekeeping you and trying to make you feel like, I don't know, dude. Like, I kind of, see, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this, to be completely honest with you. In terms of, like, so I need to go to a new game. We need to start a new one. Just so that you guys can see this. Now, let me show you guys my options first, because we're at video. We're at 4K, full screen. We have our graphics set to high. We're on high preset. We could probably go up more, to be completely honest with you. We could probably make this supreme and it would still be all right. But for this video's sake, we're just going to do it there. We're not going to use any path tracing. We are going to enable DLSS. We're going to put DLSS on performance. It's DLSS 4. We don't need ray reconstruction because we're not using the ray tracing. And we have 4x multi-frame generation. So let's go ahead and let's see what we get now. Obviously, the cutscenes run at 60 frames a second on this game. But then when we get into it, magically we're at 160 plus frames a second. And it's smooth, like way smooth at 4K. I'm running this on an LG OLED, 4K OLED display. And this looks absolutely freaking fantastic on a 60 series card. Even though we're using multi-frame generation, we're still getting smooth camera pans. We've got good freaking, like, we can legit freaking play this game, no problem. And so that's what I don't understand. Like, obviously this game is pretty optimized though, for the most part. Like, this feels pretty good on higher end cards like a 5070 Ti and a 9070 XT. Like, nobody's complaining about the, oh no, come on, you guys are so loud. But then when you look at these visuals, man, like, look at this. This looks incredible. Absolutely freaking incredible. Even with just the high preset or whatever we put it on. I think we put it on a little bit higher than that. But look, I mean, like, look at the freaking quality of this. The screen, nice and smooth. I mean, we were playing at 1080p at over 300 frames a second on the other GPU. We're using about 13 gigs. It says 10 gigs worth of VRAM for this. So yeah, obviously you need like 16 gigs, but that's the thing, guys. 16 gigs on a 50 series card, that kind of transforms this. And the funny thing is even I thought this. I was like, dude, it's got 128-bit bus. No way it's going to be able to run 4K stably. And I'd thought that too, like, for the longest time. And man, these cards are something else. I mean, as you can see, this card's running about 47C. CPU 7800X3D, where it's 60 frames. Now, not everybody's going to have a 7800X3D or 9800X3D, but oh my gosh, when you pair them with these cards, man, you get yourself a little, I'm going to say it, mini 4K thing, bro. Setting your settings at a reasonable settings too. Like, just look at how freaking absolutely beautiful this game is. I ran through this whole part and I didn't have any issues last time at all. Like, I was just running through here. I was grabbing some video footage so that we could like take a look at things and everything. And yeah, dude, this just looks incredible and it feels absolutely smooth. So let's go ahead and lift this up. But I actually want to show you guys another game. So we're going to jump out of this one because this whole walking, getting through there, just takes a little bit of time. So let's get out of that and then go into Steam, because I want to show you fellas. Oh, actually, it's not Steam. It is back to Ubisoft. Back to Ubisoft. I know. Don't quit showing us Ubisoft games, but it wouldn't be a party if I didn't show you guys this game right here. And this is the thing, man. It's because we spend a lot of money buying 4K GPUs. They have the power, they have the oomph. And this is something I've been trying to tell you guys with the 5070 Ti and the 9070 XT. And this is legit why I think that prices are going up. Because you can... I'll get to that point just in a second. Right as I show you guys this one, I think my settings should still be set up because I was just in here just a few minutes ago. I don't know what it is about that other game, but that freaking Indiana Jones one starts to make me sick when I got higher settings on it. I could play it all day long at that 1080p low settings. So graphics were at medium. And then 4K, and we are utilizing 2x frame generation biased at performance DLSS 4. So let's go ahead and jump into our Vigi game. And then we're going to talk about why. Okay, so as you guys can see, as soon as all these textures and stuff load in, because we definitely have the VRAM for that. So here we are in Star Wars, a very, very heavy game when it comes to like settings and stuff like that. I mean, I did test this with the ultra settings, and yes, you can play it, and it's like right at 60 with 2x frame gen. But I want you guys to notice as I'm like turning the camera and stuff, and I'm like running around here, and I'm looking at this game. And I'm using a little bit lower settings, so I mean you're not getting like top quality 4K experience out of this game, but what you are getting is playability at 4K, above and beyond what the console looks like. Like, this looks better than what PlayStation 5 looks like, PlayStation 5 Pro. This looks significantly better. I mean, it's cleaner. The DLSS 4 is actually really pretty damn clean. You still get like really good, you still get like really good detail in Kay's face and everything on the rocks and the ground and stuff. Very, very nice. You've got good freaking textures. This is what 16 gigs of VRAM does. It gives you the ability to do things that you've never been able to do on a 60 class card when you couple that with freaking frame generation, my friends. This looks incredible. Like, there's nothing wrong with this engine or this image quality. Gameplay is freaking smooth. I mean, it feels good. Even at 40 frames, if the game actually supports it in the menu, guys, if the game, like this one here, actually supports 4x frame gen in the menu, And frame generation works incredible on AMD's cards for this game too. If the game supports frame gen in the menu, then it is usually a very decent, I mean, because it's got like all the motion vectors and everything, guys. Like, oh, you don't even understand. Like, this gives 60 class bros the ability to literally play at 4K with a playable experience that's actually fun. Like, actually fun. And like, looks good, it looks smooth. It's like smooth. The buttons work great. Yeah, dude, this is insane. It really is insane that like you can play such a freaking, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know what to say. So the thing is, my friends, I gotta bring you back over here. So the thing is with these new GPUs, okay, the reason why the prices are going up on them is because you have a lot more access to a lot more different resolutions, and what these things can actually do for you in terms of like value, in terms of, because it's always about it's about the experience. What it all boils down to at the end of the day is the experience. How good is your experience going to be? If you can get something that will deliver a 4K experience at reasonable settings and be smooth and playable and enjoyable and immersive, oh, you know what I mean? Man, dude, I was so negative toward these features when I first got into PC gaming. And now that I look at them, and now that I'm testing like these lower end cards, utilizing these features, it really just opened up my eyes a lot to like, wow, guys, this is actually quite impressive what these cards can really do. Even that 8 gig card, as long as you're within the VRAM buffer, dude, I was legit playing Assassin's Creed Shadows at 4K with low settings with frame gen enabled, and I was kind of blown away with that. That's kind of what prompted like this video and stuff, is just feeling how that felt and looking back on my console days and being like, wow, this way better than a console, way better than a freaking console. And I get a high frame rate, I get beautiful visuals. I mean, most of these new games, that's why I'm showing you stuff like Star Wars at medium settings or Indiana Jones at like medium settings at 4K, and these games look absolutely freaking stunning. So when you look at that, I know that I'm crazy, you know, I'm a gamer, bro. I like video games. I love playing video games. I love tech too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love tech, and expensive tech is always cool, but at the end of the day, when you get something is futuristic, not futuristic, but kind of future-proof, as something like this, you know, these technologies, frame generation, DLSS, FSR4, all of these things are going to get better as this generation progresses, as the next generation progresses, as developers integrate this stuff into their games better. These are going to be very good GPUs. Anybody that's sitting on the fence right now, not thinking about getting one of these, like living in the past and being held back by all these people that think they know everything. Look, man, my console perspective, very helpful right now. Very helpful. It's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to save you a lot of money, and you are going to be happy. Look, all you got to do is get over the hump that, oh, I didn't spend this much money to use the features. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Because these features absolutely turned that freaking 5060 Ti into a 4K card. Like, you can, like, let me show you guys one more thing, okay? Just so that you completely understand. Now, this one's going to be a recording of a video that I just did. So, oh my goodness, I don't need that. I don't need that. What I need is this. So, this PC 5060 Ti. Okay, let me go ahead and make this big. This, my friends, is this one here. I mean, we're gonna watch this video and just kind of talk about it, okay? Like, maybe I'll add this part of the video into here so that you guys can actually like see it. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna go down to high settings, and I'm at 4K, guys. Using DLSS, walking around, getting a good experience out of this, playing this game at 4K. You know what I mean? And like, it's playable. It's smooth feeling. It looks good. It's the game. The fact that you can even do something like this on these games is absolutely freaking incredible. Now, it was hard to do that on the 8 gig, man, because you need, like, you're up here at like 12 gigs, you're at 9, 8, you know, you're almost 10 gigs on this game. So yeah, you can't do this on 8, and that 8 gigabyte GPU is legitimately locking you to 1080p. It is. And that's fine. Like most of these newer games, yeah, Nvidia is making you spend more for 16 gigs of VRAM. Not even the 5060 Ti or 5060 Ti 8 gig is going to be worth it. But this card right here, this is essentially like a mid-range freaking card now, guys. Like it just is. You get this experience, you know, like we're running right through here in town, guys. Still 4K resolution, man. You got freaking out here. We're still in the 70s. Like, it legit was running smooth all the way through here, staying at about the same frame rate, not having any issues, not having any stutters, massive stutters. I mean, every once in a while you get like a little, like you'll feel it or whatever, but like, this is stuff you can legit live with when you're playing games. I mean, I got a bunch of these freaking videos, man, that I've already recorded tonight. I got some Cyberpunk. Let's look at this one real quick. Cyberpunk 2077, man, right here. We're running at 4K freaking resolution. 4K resolution. No ray tracing, but we're at 4K. We're at 4K. We're 2x freaking frame generation, and we're playing at 4K, guys. Ultra settings 4K with 2x frame gen. And like, this looks absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I've got what is it, like 7 minutes of this running around, and then I think I changed it. Yeah, I think I turned on like 4x or something and turned on the ray tracing. Now we're at ray tracing. Now we have ray tracing actually on. We're able to play the game, and it was feeling pretty smooth. I did keep let's see. Yeah, see, we're at performance. Then we're going to go back to 2x with the ray tracing and see how that one turned out. But this was definitely heavier, but you're still at about 60 frames per second. So I mean, yeah, you're still at 4K. Like this it's doable. It's playable, my friends. That's what I'm saying. Is that's what I'm saying. It's playable, it's manageable, it's doable, and you can do it on a freaking 60 class card now. That's, I mean, it was only a matter of time before people started figuring this out. You know, yeah, you spend the money, you get the features, you get to play around with them, you get to experiment with these things. All the gatekeepers out there trying to tell you that it sucks, man, like I said, guys, it tricks me. It tricks me to the point where it's like, okay, I could legit play this. And like I said, dude, my console life, my console experience, like, legitimately comes into play and really, yeah, dude, ooh, boy. Yeah, so maybe these are just casual cards going forward. Maybe Nvidia and AMD just do not care about the enthusiasts anymore, because yeah, like, those guys are so hard to please anyways, and it doesn't even matter. The rest of us just want to play video games, and those guys just want to complain about, yeah, my specs in spec. Dude, your specs don't even matter anymore. My 5070 Ti delivers 5090 performance. It does. Like it really does. Like if I turn on frame generation 4X and you're using your 5090 at freaking regular settings, yeah, dude, my 5070 Ti delivers that experience because I can live with the frame generation. So I get good experience. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. My 9070 XT does the same damn thing. And yeah, I get a freaking top tier premium experience. And now with a base entry level card, you can at least get a 4K experience that is playable. So, all right, my friends, if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.